Tower of the Cursed.
I do hope you're not in over your head.
Hold your tongue, demon.
How many towers are there? Because like, I seem to remember there was like only what, two, three, two.
A well-deserved death.
This world can abide you no longer.
Okay, this goes in the center, so we don't want to go there yet. Yeah, we're gonna take the scenic route.
I will use this.
Upgrade to Cormac. Oh wait, hold on. I thought it was up earlier that was leading to the staircase, but no. Wait, hold on. That means... Oh. Oh, that's unfortunate. Wait, wait. I totally can't teleport there, though. Yeah, I can do that, though. Thankfully. I'm very dumb, however. I should have assumed it was going to be around. Luckily, these maps are very small, so it's not the end of the world.
You're so close now. I can almost feel your breath on my skin. The anticipation is exquisite.
Oh my god, she's so orny. Yeah, no. Not upgrades. It's not even the heart though. This is just like another level. Oh, really? You're doing that to me now. That one needs to go.
That needs to recharge.
Yeah, that was a bit hairy.
That is not possible.
Just a smidge. Yeah, okay. Still no upgrades. Hey Tiff, what's up? I'm doing good.
Always
Thank you.
wanted to fight some of these.
I must wait.
We're pretty far now, Tiff. We're in Act 3. And fairly far in Act 3.
The scent of battle saturates the air. This is where we truly belong.
For now.
Yeah, okay, that fire hurts. Like quite a bit. Oh, upgrade for you.
This will aid me.
Yeah, it will aid you for sure. Heart of the Cursed. Let's go. Oh, that's it. We go straight to it. Okay, nice. I was scared we wouldn't have to.
Oh, yes. I've been looking forward to this.
You have far too many legs, lady. That's 4 too many legs.
You want to make me bleed? And I... Why? Shh. I eat you now. Now you will see what I am capable of.
Okay. I'm waiting to see it though. Not seeing much right now. Incredibly disappointed.
Though Asmodan is close to all of his lieutenants, Sidea is his special favorite. The Maiden of Lust is both beautiful and grotesque in appearance, with the torso of a woman and the legs of a spider. Her voice is said to be as smooth as honey, but she only speaks words of death.
Oh, definitely. I would love to increase the difficulty. I just don't want to because I'm running out of time to finish the game before D4 releases. So I really don't want to. Like I could probably survive and do super well in much higher like torment levels and stuff, but yeah, I'm trying not to. But I mean, like story wise, like I'm just making fun of it because she's like, oh, I'm all powerful, and then she's like, no, not really. I'm just messing around. Oh, I've started yesterday actually, but not on stream. It was off stream.
We have fought our way to the depths of the crater. Asmodan cannot be far.
Oh, I'm sure he isn't far. All right, do we have dialogues? Don't seem like it. Yeah, let's see if we can craft me something. Expend all. What do you have in terms of two enders? No, 61 is the highest you can craft right now. 60, 61, 61. No, you can't craft anything else. Could probably increase the chest armor though. No. I'm thoroughly unimpressed. I would have to re-roll these, and I'm not planning to do it. Let's try some more. Yeah, no, I'm not impressed. Yeah, no, for sure. Yeah, 100%. Yeah, it's not worth it. You're right. It isn't. How big is this map here? Do you guys know? Because I kind of have to go, but at the same time, like if we're close to finishing this act, I'd rather finish it. Oh, I forgot to see if we have dialogue. We didn't like with the crafters, but we might, like Leia might have some stuff.
The grave beckons. I need to go back.
Let's go see quickly. Maybe Miriam or like Shen has stuff to say as well. Nope. Nope. Let's see if Leia has anything. I thought maybe she would, because like we're so close to killing Asmodan, but no, nobody cares. Nobody cares. I guess they'll care once, you know, he dead. Once he be dead.
I don't like the look of that.
This world can abide you no longer.
That's always fun. These little spiders are super fun to kill because they're so tiny.
I'm afraid not.
I remember these demonic chests that we see all over the place. They very rarely have anything in them. And back in the day, it used to be that they would be like filled with loot, and like people would like grind these for like legendaries, and Blizzard nerfed them.
What are you made of?
And now they basically drop nothing, or almost nothing. Oh, that's right. I can have a pet. I forgot about pets, man. I completely forgot about pets. I can totally have pets. Yeah, I can 100% have pets. I forgot. Did they just loot gold or did they loot like something else? Heart of Sin.
Nephilim fool, when the soul stone is embedded in my flesh, the seven shall be as one within me. I will be the sum of all hells, the prime evil.
Okay. Okay, Asmo, whatever you say, man.
I must wait.
Arrogant Nephilim, my servants will feed. Enough! The dark power of hell. Arrogant Nephilim, my servants will feast on your pride as they devour you. Enough! The dark power.
Oh, wow, that hurts.
Arrogant Nephilim.
That really hurts. Probably not the best idea to stand in one of those fireballs.
Good thought.
Wait. Yeah, okay. Just go on this, you unlock some levels in a seasonal altar, then they can pick up more. Oh, interesting.
I
Okay.
am returning to town.
Wait, no. I have to loot it up first. Before the dialogue updates, I think.
We've done it. Quickly now, Leah. Trap Asmodan's essence within the Soul Stone.
Do it!
It's done.
I never dared dream. All evil lies trapped within that stone. Once it is destroyed, the eternal conflict will finally end.
Destroying the stone is no simple matter. There are rituals to consider. We must return to the keep and make our final preparations.
Like, can't Tyrael use his sword to break the stone? I guess it works on like shards of the... It works on like shards of the world stone, but maybe not the whole stone. Maybe not the black soul stone. Maybe he needs something bigger. I know what happens. I'm just curious as to why he couldn't just do it now. Because like in the Immortal, they can destroy shards using like angelic weapons. But I guess like this is like a man-made thing, so maybe it's not possible. No dialogue anywhere.
An incredible victory. I knew Asmodan could never stand up to the likes of you.
Where are Adria, Leah, and Tyrael?
They are all in the armory, no doubt celebrating. You should join them.
And yet, no, because... Oh, that's nice. Forgot about that. I love the decoration.
Adria, when did you decide to betray us?
20 years ago, a great and terrible power drew me to Tristram. But Aiden, Leoric's eldest son, defeated that power and sought to contain it within his own flesh.
The Dark Wanderer.
It was Diablo I saw within him, and I pledged myself to his service. Now, at last, his grand design comes to fruition. Dear Leah, Deckard always suspected your true father was Diablo himself. And now, my daughter, you shall serve as his vessel.
I live. But I am more than I once was. The 7 evils are now one within me. I am the prime evil. Well done, faithful Adria. Go now, until I call upon you again.
Yuki, thank you so much for the resub. Oh my god, 23
Now,
months.
At last, to my
Thank you for the
true
prime.
goal, the one that has always eluded me. The utter destruction of the high heavens.
Yep. Yep. I know I'm technically still in town, but like I want to see if they have dialogues before I go. Yeah, they do.
I thought I could make my wife's death mean something. It doesn't matter now, does it?
All death has meaning.
Right. Sure that's a comfort for Leah, now that she's gone too. Oh, I've been a fool. You don't get to make things right. This world isn't made for redemption.
Yeah, no.
You always knew. Of course, Chelsea. But you did nothing to stop it. That's the point of the future, love. It keeps coming. You don't win a duel by blocking the first blow and going home. So you watched Leah suffer. I had to. Diablo was always going to come back. But now you are here to stop him. And in your grief and rage, you will, my Chelsea.
Miriam is such a weird character. The Scots accent? Yeah. Oh, and Shen doesn't care. Shen doesn't have anything to say. He's just like, eh. Do not care. Okay. I guess my companions don't have anything to say either. Let's go. Yuki, I hope you're doing well. Thank you so much for the resub. I really, really appreciate that. I'm doing great, thank you. That's so sad for Leah, though.
Can still feel fear.
All she wanted to do was open an inn.
Look at your shining heaven, Imperious. For soon, nothing of it shall remain but my laughter.
Damn. That was that's a cool cutscene though. I really like it.
Leah is gone. The power that slept within her belonged to Diablo. And he is reborn, stronger than ever.
Mm-hmm.
The heavens were his true target all this time. And now, the angels stand on the brink of annihilation.
That's crazy too, because like the that's the arches where like the angels are born, and if they get corrupted, then like no angels will be able to be born again, or it'll take some time for it to not be corrupted or something. But like from what I gather, in like once we reach like Diablo 4, I think during the time of Diablo 4, like the heavens are closed for business, like they're in disarray. Like there's I think they're unable to create new angels, or there's very few angels or something, and so like they just can't be bothered to get out of this.
This devastation defies all reason.
Let's go. We're in Act 4, the shortest of the acts. Should be able to wrap this up fairly rapidly, hopefully.
Imperious, you cannot mean to face Diablo again. Your wounds are barely healed.
The heavens burn. This is your fault, Tyrael. And you, Nephilim, look below and see what your kind has wrought.
I wouldn't say that.
But we have to keep going.
Yeah, we have to keep going.
The Diamond Gates have stood since the light first broke over the high heavens. Now they lie in ruins. Imperious is right. I am the cause of this.
You could not have foreseen it.
Long ago, my brethren and I voted to decide the fate of man. I cast the final vote that spared you from extinction. Now humanity has birthed the prime evil.
Demons manipulate angels and humans alike. I can assure you of that.
But you don't understand. Hope has been silenced.
Okay, but like I defeated all of them before. You don't think I can defeat them all again? Like,
We are lost. Diablo is too powerful. Always before, the lords of hell bickered and worked against each other. They undid themselves. Within Diablo, within the Prime, there is no such division. And now, the halls of the high heavens quake beneath his steps.
right, but they're not like all within Diablo by choice, right? So like you can be sure that as soon as like there's any kind of weakness on his part, they're gonna want out. They've been wanting to go out. Like in fact, Asmodan wanted to be the Prime. So
The Prime evil. I can't believe all this has come to pass. Adria played us all for fools. Diablo's influence twisted her inside and out. I suspect we have not seen the last of her.
Here's another thing too, right? Like, he's saying all of that whilst not knowing currently what's going to transpire in Act 5. I know what happens in Act 5. It is way worse when when one angel decides that he's fed up, you know? Like, it's not just like the demons are bad.
I should have known that Leah's father was the Wanderer. How could I not have sensed Diablo's foul presence within her?
We were all deceived.
But poor Leah. I grieve for her soul.
Whatever her fate is, it cannot be changed by grief.
Yeah, no, for sure. That's a guarantee.
Gaze upon the destruction I have wrought. It will be the last thing you see. Iskatu, destroy the Nephilim.
Okay.
I do not fear you, Nephilim. You'll find only death in this eternal realm.
See, like, I don't think so, man. Also, like, I don't really think that guy is that scary. I haven't even started. Oh, I not only believe, I know I can defeat you. It's not even going to be difficult. There it is.
Every moment I delay you, I draw closer to my ultimate victory.
The ancient texts describe the terror demons as unconquerable foes, the dreams of Diablo made flesh. They appear in shadow to torment their victims, and then, in shadow, they vanish. The mere sight of one drove a Horadrim to madness, leaving him screaming and clawing at his eyes until the end of his days.
Like, I have a real disconnect with some stuff in Diablo 3. Like, Diablo 2, like, we didn't feel too powerful. We've just felt like a bunch of heroes that just happened to manage to defeat the evil. In Diablo 3, I feel like we're too powerful, and it kind of creates this disconnect where, like, I'm supposed to be a man, and then you see this stuff where, like, one dude saw one demon and it drove him to madness just looking at him. And I've seen countless horrors and it doesn't do anything to me at all. Like, and what I mean by that is, like, I feel like the gameplay doesn't fit with the lore. I think the lore is too, like, horror, like survival horror-y almost. Where like it'd be difficult to kill one demon. Like, it feels like almost like Resident Evil level, right? Like, so like you're walking around, you're fighting like zombies. There's a lot of them. You never feel quite safe. Like, it's always like super difficult. But then you see the gameplay, and the gameplay is like shinies, and you just like explode 20 demons in one hit, and it just doesn't matter. There's like a weird kind of disconnect between the two, and it didn't feel that way with the other games as much. Even in Diablo Immortal, funny enough. But this one, there's a real disconnect between the two. Like, the lore between the demon we just fought and like the way we just wrecked them, and it was not even difficult. I don't know. There's just something weird with that. And I know I'm on the lower difficulty level, so obviously, you know, it's on me, but still, like I don't know. It's still, there's still this kind of weird feeling that it doesn't quite fit. I don't know how to explain it properly, but This is cool though. Like the fact that we're in the high heavens is pretty cool.
I am Ethereal, Archangel of Fate. It is my duty to record what is and what will be within the scroll of fate. But you, Nephilim, you are not in the scroll. Your fate is unwritten.
I would see the angels saved and the heavens restored.
Perhaps fate can be changed. Quickly then, Auriel, Archangel of Hope, has been captured by Rakanoth, the Lord of Despair.
I will free her.
How convenient that like she has been captured by her direct opposite. Could have been any demon. It was the demon of despair.
I have seen many warriors in my day, but only a scant few of them could face the might of an oppressor. This monster towers over the tallest barbarians and wields weapons crafted from hell-forged steel. They were last seen with Baal during his resurgence and left legions of dead men in their wake.
That's something we don't really have in D4 though, that I kind of enjoyed, was the lore on the monsters. And there's a lore component to Diablo Immortal as well. And I really wish like there was something like that in D4 that was just kind of, because it makes the world deeper. It's not just a bunch of like nameless monsters. Like there's like they have like a story behind them and stuff.
The bile crawlers are commonly spoken of among the peasantry in Honduras, most often invoked to scare unruly children into their beds. Fables hold that the crawlers are the half-formed demon spawn who hatched before their time. They resemble nothing more than a bloody, ravening mess and possess a voracious appetite for human flesh.
Ugh. Well of blessing.
These enemies
No one has seen an armored destroyer since Diablo was exiled from the burning hell centuries ago. Before then, they were the bulk of his army, and they crawled, thick as locusts over the face of their master's realm. Should the Lord of Terror ever return, I fear they would be his heralds.
None of this is any good.
Do not fear the end.
Okay.
Do not fear the end. Be free now, Angel. It seems I cannot pass yet.
Impale Angel, but I can't do anything to free him.
The Angelus Council is comprised of the 5 archangels who hold dominion over the high heavens. They determine the laws by which all angels must abide. Each of them embodies a pure aspect of creation: valor, justice, hope, fate, and wisdom.
This
Okay.
corruption blocks my path.
That one too. Okay, so we're very, very limited as to where we can go. Gonna go up there either, so to the left. To the left, to the left.
The night embraces you.
Oh, you can see them fighting down there. Look at that. Like way, way, way off in the distance.
The souls of these angels are trapped here. Such a horrid fate.
Okay. Thing is, like, why would there be chests with loot in heaven? Or in hell, for that matter. Library of Fate. Wait, before we do that.
No.
Oh, I can't. Okay, never mind. I was gonna say maybe I should go back in town and see like if people have anything to say, but I'm gonna have to wait after that.
You think yourself free from the chains of fate, Nephilim, but all will kneel before Lord Diablo.
That's another thing, right? It's like they kind of start calling us Nephilim out of nowhere. There's no build up or anything. It's literally like, oh, like all of a sudden, like we're Nephilim. We're no longer human. They just decided.
My armies flow through the hell rifts. Heaven will be destroyed long before you set one foot into the Silver Spire.
Okay.
In the beginning, Rakanoth served Andariel, the Maiden of Anger, with efficient brutality, for his touch may open up many painful wounds. He was also the warden of Iswal during many long years that the angels suffered in Rakanoth's own plains of despair. But he has quit his realm unexpectedly in recent times.
Oh, and there he is, serving Diablo. Yeah, it just won't be too long. I'll free you.
Done.
Only once in the history of Sanctuary has a Nephilim been as powerful as you. His name was Odyssean.
Some call him a myth.
He was no myth. Because of his noble sacrifice, I saw the inherent potential in your kind. As such, I voted with Aurea to spare mankind from annihilation.
Tyrael blamed us for Diablo's return, yet we are all that stands between the angels and certain death.
Very true. But also, like, I feel like that's like, wait a minute. The power creep all of a sudden is insane, right? We're no stronger, I don't think, than we were when we in Diablo 2 or in Immortal. Like, what is this? Like, you're as strong as Odyssean? Like, Odyssean could literally just like unmake someone. Like demon or angel, just reduce them to atoms or something. Like, that's I'm not anywhere near that power level. Like, just chill out, man. Oh my god.
I see the myriad streams of possibility, all intertwining and weaving into one another. I can hear them echoing forward into eternity.
But you cannot choose the paths.
I am not called to be a champion as you are. My role is simply to observe.
But like, also, oh man, there's so many things wrong with the story, or like weird with the story. Like, that it better be mentioned somewhere in Diablo 4 that like in Diablo 3 there was a Nephilim again. Like how was I not suffering the same thing as all the other people? Like because every human has been diminishing in power ever since the thing. And so like the destruction of the world stone, I guess maybe that's the reason, like it got destroyed, and thus like slowly we're getting back to full power. But like why me? Like why me specifically after only 20 years? Well, 20 is it 20 years? 25 years? 20 years. Yeah, after 20 years, which means I was already born even before the world stone was destroyed. Why was I specifically, like, it took generations for our powers to leave, and now suddenly like it just we're back like and some of us are back to full power immediately? Like, that's too much.
What is the foretold end of this battle?
Doom and darkness. These heavens ruined. The angelic host broken. Diablo victorious.
It cannot be.
As I have said, Nephilim, your destiny is unwritten. You alone may change these dark times.
Thing is, he's not wrong. All of these is gonna happen anyway, but it's gonna happen like after the toll that like the Reaper of Soul expansion and this, like, yeah, the angelic host is gonna be pretty much ruined. Can I go back to town?
I am returning
yes.
to town.
So before we talk to her, I want to talk to people down here. There's probably people that have stuff to say. Oh yeah. She wants to talk.
So, now you know. The Nephilim are not in the Scroll of Fate. Heard it from Fate himself. You can write your own destiny.
Then how can you see it?
Perhaps I have my own Nephilim powers, eh? That, and you are quite predictable.
Okay.
When you have lived as long as I, you learn that life is filled with betrayal. But the cruelest always comes at the hands of those we love. I know it must be hard to think of other things, but now we must. All creation rests upon your shoulders.
So you are capable of being serious?
Well, these are dark times. Even I must set apart thoughts of Dirge's jewel and dwell upon the fate of the world. But that doesn't mean you have to frown so.
Okay.
Hope. Do not look down, my friend. Even in the darkest of times, there is always hope. Hope for a better day. Hope for a new dawn. Or just hope for a good breakfast. You start small, then see what you can get.
Nice. Okay.
Do you think that Leah is lost forever?
Yes.
A soul remains, but it is powerless.
Do you not think Leah's soul is stronger than that? But then sometimes I forget that you have not seen everything that I have seen.
Then enlighten me, old man, if that is what you truly are.
What am I? I am covered as Shen, of course. No more, no less. To some that has meant one thing, to others another.
When will you tell me what it means to you?
When the sun sets in the east and the shore swallows the tide. When the moon smiles upon the day and the blind man sees once again.
And the blind man sees once again. I wonder like if that means something for D4. I have a suspicion we might see Covetous Shen in D4. That'd be amazing. Like learn his true identity. That'd be so cool if they brought him back. They probably won't though, but that would have been really, really nice.
You must miss your brother. Or his wife.
No point in it. I'll never see them again.
You can't be sure of that.
My brother's wife thinks I was involved with his imprisonment, and he believes her.
Unfortunate.
As low as I am, I would never frame him. Not even to win her back. But they won't hear a word of it. For all the gold I send to them, I receive nothing in response.
What if they're dead?
We were gravely mistaken, my friend. I could not see through an illusion of such power, such treachery.
It was skillfully concealed. Leah's magic always did seem strange, but I assumed it was because she had not been trained.
When I think of what she suffered through, we must find a way to stop Diablo. The Prophet would never forgive me if he knew my part in unleashing this terror upon the world.
Except you didn't do anything. You were sitting here, but sure.
I found a strange document on one of the angels' bodies in the high heavens. It is very old, maybe centuries even older than I.
What does it say?
I am not certain. Script is very old and foreign to me. When I saw the angel, he was dying. But even though he was in great pain, he reached out to me with the document in his hand, like he wanted me to take it. By the time I approached him, he was still. His spirit had already gone.
Oh? That's kind of interesting.
I welcome the chance to travel with you.
Wait. Before we face that abomination, there is something you should know.
Okay.
When we first met, I thought you were simple and brutal warrior. I was wrong. You are wise in a way I have no words for. You cut right to the truth of a problem. I admire you more than I can say.
Outsiders seldom understand my kind, but you have looked deeper. I hope you always remember the power of that.
I will.
That's cool, man. I wonder like how different this conversation is if you're not a necromancer.
Ever since Adria betrayed us, I've been thinking about how Magda used to share the leadership of the Coven with another.
Yeah, it was Adria.
Right. 20 years ago, just before the darkening of Tristram, they had some sort of falling out, and the other leader disappeared. I think that other leader might have been Adria.
That would explain a great deal.
No, it was actually. It literally was Adria. So yeah, damn. Salvage.
Got some new I tried the adventuring life. Didn't care for it.
Maxed out. There he is. Everybody's maxed out now.
Thank you, Nephilim. I hoped the scroll of fate was wrong, that harmony would once again fill this troubled realm. I see now that all hope lies in you.
How strange.
With my blessing, you can now dispel Diablo's corruption. It hides the rifts which bring his cursed servants to this hallowed place. The rifts must be closed.
Okay.
We will not fail you.
Oh, I forgot. I still have this in Shinra's.
Adria, the Archangel of Hope. With her aid, the high heavens may yet prevail, though Tyrael is still lost. Diablo's presence scars these halls, and the battle rages on in his infernal portals.
Okay, we gotta I'm gonna go back,
I
unfortunately.
need to go back.
Wait. I can talk to her. Okay, let's go back. Let's get our buddy back.
May the battles never end.
Yeah, let's go back in. Talk to her.
I knew you would come. That a champion from the mortal world would light our darkest hour. Your courage and nobility shine out across this realm, blinding our enemies.
I do not deserve such praise. Had I acted faster, this darkness never would have come to pass.
I know you will do all you can, for this is your hour. Go forth with my blessing and show all creation why the Nephilim are the future.
Yeah, it's gonna make Imperius very happy, I'm sure.
Tyrael is no longer himself.
There is a shadow upon his heart, but it will pass. Remember, he chose to be a mortal, and he must overcome this despair as a mortal.
That is what worries me.
Have faith in him. Of all the archangels, his light has always shone the brightest. In this our darkest hour, he will ensure that justice prevails.
What will you do now?
Though the angelic host is scattered, we are not defeated. I will try to rally them as best I can.
Okay.
How do you believe Diablo can be defeated?
Only in the light that lies within you, Nephilim. I will take heart from it and hope for your victory. The future is ever writing itself. Unknowable, just beyond sight and touch.
Okay. Let's go, we're out.
That corruption was strongest to the northeast, as I remember.
Oh yeah, we're wrecking it.
Your death, my glory.
Let's go up here.
Look upon these gardens. Now they seethe with the corruption of hell.
That's one rift.